Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we're going to be considering the spiritual gems comments for the week of June 16th to 22nd, 2025. So friends, we extend you a warm welcome. Thank you for joining us. And now, let's get started. The Bible reading assigned for this week is Proverbs chapter 18. Let's respond to the question, what spiritual gems from this week's Bible reading would you like to share? Let's start with number 1. Chapter 18, verse 1, we read, "Whoever isolates himself pursues his own selfish desires. He rejects all practical wisdom." So, when we isolate ourselves, our focus often narrows, and we begin to think only about ourselves and the problems we're going through. This type of thinking can affect the decisions we make. Of course, we all need moments to be alone, especially when confronted with tragic situations. Number 2. The same verse teaches us that if we're not careful, we could detach ourselves from Jehovah and His people. To avoid isolation, we need to spend time with others who fear God's name and respect His standards. We need to be at the Kingdom Hall in person or virtually, if at all possible, associating regularly with the Christian congregation. Number 3. 18 verse 9. Whoever is lazy in his work is a brother to the one who causes ruin. So, companions having similar natures and dispositions, even when such are bad, are properly called brothers. So this is a biblical term, and it's not just for relatives or spiritual brothers, but with similar natures in a positive or negative way, as we can read in this verse. Number 4, 18:10. The name of Jehovah, of course the original verse here, the sacred name, the Tetragrammaton, is a strong tower. Into the righteous one runs and receives protection. This involves more than just repeating God's name. The divine and holy name itself is not magic charm. Rather, we need to know and trust the bearer of that name and live in harmony with His righteous standards. How kind of Jehovah to reassure us that if we turn to Him in faith, He'll be a tower of protection for us. Number 5. 18:14, we read, "A person's spirit can sustain him through illness, but who can bear a crushed spirit?" This verse teaches us that coping successfully with any illness involves a positive mental attitude. Dark, pessimistic thoughts and feelings make healing more difficult. Okay, and we understand the difference between saying someone this advice versus being ourselves in the situation listening the advice. Definitely is not the same situation. Saying versus being on these shoes. Number 6. 18:15. The heart of the understanding one acquires knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeks to find knowledge. Accurate knowledge related to Jehovah God and His dealings is of key importance. Certainly, what we read in the Bible is central to that. Note though that understanding is involved. That is the ability to see into a matter, to discern or grasp the connections between its parts and the whole. Number 7. 1817 we read, "The first to state his case seems right, until the other party comes and cross-examines him." An elder, this is especially important for the elders in the congregations, they should listen kindly, but he needs to be careful not to take sides with the one reporting the offense. Christian elders wisely follow Paul's counsel to Timothy to avoid making premature judgments. They need 2 witnesses and, of course, evidence. If it's just one person presenting an accusation, that's okay, but it's not valid to proceed in a judicial committee. Number 8. 1821 we read, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Those who love to use it will eat its fruitage." We too can do much damage with the tongue. We must be careful. Disparaging remarks about a young girl's weight could launch her on the road of anorexia. A thoughtless repetition of some slander might ruin a lifelong friendship. Yes, the tongue needs to be controlled. Of course, it's easier said than done. Number 9. 1824 There are companions ready to crush one another, but there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother. The writer of the Bible book of Proverbs acknowledges that there exist companions disposed to break one another to pieces, literal. Of course, this is in a negative way, people who try to exploit your trust. The world is full of them, anywhere, but give others the time and the opportunity to demonstrate that they're trustworthy, and you'll find friends who will in fact stick closer than a brother. Number 10. The same verse about real friends, this teaches us that we all need someone with whom to share our feelings. Our joys are doubled when we can share them with a friend, a real or truly friend. Of course, having friends is not the same having a large number of friends in our least contact in social media. The real friends, you could count them with the fingers of one of your hands, and you'll have more fingers. So our griefs are listened by sympathetic ear of a friend. Okay, friends, that's a wrap for this consideration, for this summary of the Spiritual Gems comments for this week. And please, friends, if you like this video, please consider subscribe to our channel. And thank you for visiting, and we'll see you next time.